Okay, love you back, babe. We had a talk earlier by Pro Tem Kevin DeLeon and talking about homelessness. We're going to hear from the mayor of Los Angeles, who took up the First Lady's challenge on doing something for homeless veterans and passed a program that has housed over 6,000 homeless vets, and that's just the start of it. He helped with Labor champion a $15 minimum wage in Los Angeles, a good progressive Democrat, Mayor Garcetti from Los Angeles.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Democrats. How you feeling? You ready to win this fall? You ready to say hi to Joe? Well, I bring greetings from the southern half of this great state, the home, once again, of the Los Angeles Rams, home to a city that's going to bring the Olympics back to America in 2024, and a place where over 1 billion eyes will join us on the red carpet tonight. And I'm so proud to be from Los Angeles, but I'm even prouder to be from California. You see, California is at once a place and an idea. It is a representation of our spirit and our aspirations, but it is also a physical incarnation of what this world looks like today and what this country will look like tomorrow. California is a place where we literally reach for the heavens. From outer space to cyberspace, California redefines and rewrites what the American dream and the American story is all about. When NASA calls on the country to rethink space exploration, where do they come? California. When we look at climate change threatening the planet, it is California that leads the way. And when Joe Biden leads us on the moonshot to cure cancer in our lifetimes, it is California doctors and institutions and hospitals that will answer that call. But while we look to the heavens, I've always said you can't look to the stars unless you fix the cracks on the sidewalks. That's why I love being a mayor. You see, every single day, that's what we do. And here in California, Democrats in Sacramento and in California cities are doing just that. We're filling potholes. We're paving streets. We're building electric vehicles and transit lines. We're moving the nation's goods through our port, like the 1 out of every 50 jobs in America that can be linked to the great ports of LA and Long Beach and Alameda. Simply put, we reach for the stars, but we are also firmly rooted here on the ground. But thirdly, and perhaps most importantly, while we're looking to the heavens and while our feet are on the ground, we are fiercely affixed at one another. Because we know none of those things matter if we don't take care of one another. It defines who we are, not just as Californians, but as Democrats and as Americans. We will not be judged by the prosperity at the top, by the profits of a bank, or by a billionaire or somebody else who is doing well. It is about those who need us the most. A student about to drop out, a homeless veteran on our streets. It is those people who are discriminated against at the workplace and those who face environmental degradation in their backyard. So you see, when our president and our vice president called on us to raise the minimum wage, where did we do it? We did it in California. Los Angeles, the largest city to answer the call to raise the wage to $15 an hour. When our president and our incredible First Lady tell us not just to win the wars abroad, but as they bring the veterans home, to win the wars on our street, we accepted that challenge. And as John Burton, our great and incredible leader, and can we give him one more round of applause for his service to this party, mentioned, in Los Angeles, we have housed 6,000 veterans, only 700 left to go, more than Houston, more than Salt Lake City, more than Phoenix, more than every other city that answered the call in the nation combined, and the most per capita. So if you think California can't answer the call, when Texas governors come here to steal our jobs and they go home empty-handed. What was that governor's name again? I forget. We know here in California, we get the job done. In Los Angeles, like in this state that has 2 million veterans, we have a problem that we have to address. And I hope that all of California can do what we are doing. We've stood up the first office of Veterans Affairs since World War II in the city of Los Angeles. I am the grandson of a veteran who was a dreamer before they called them dreamers, an immigrant from Mexico who was carried across the Rio Grande in my bisabuela's arms, who came to Los Angeles, never earned his citizenship until he volunteered for World War II, came back here, got a job, became a union member, and now his grandson is the mayor of the biggest city of the biggest state in this union. For every man and woman that is still on our streets, we must do better. Can we answer that call? And can we make sure that they're not just on our streets, but that they have a job? Because in Los Angeles, we launched the 10,000 Strong initiative to give 10,000 good jobs to our vets, to tell those women and those men, some who are the victims of sexual assault, some who have seen their brothers and sisters fall, some of whom lost their homes and their marriages, can get back on their feet. Can we answer that call? I want to thank Sean Terrace and the entire Veterans Caucus. Let's give them a round of applause in this party. They are the veterans' voice in Democratic politics and the Democratic voice in veterans' politics. And I, as a veteran, am so proud to be a part of that caucus. In closing, let me say this. When radical Republicans seek to rewrite our American narrative, to divide us pretending that walls will somehow unite us, that our immigration nation is somehow a place of exclusion, how do we answer it? We give health care to all. We give licenses to all. In Los Angeles, 45,000 immigrants come to our libraries to become citizens. I'm a proud Democrat. I'm a proud veteran. I'm a proud grandson of immigrants. And I'm a proud person to be here today because I am sad to see the voices that seek to divide us and destroy our nation's ideals. We are not defined as Americans at our most bellicose moments, either abroad or here. We will be judged by and we are defined by how big our hearts and our hands are, our willingness to work hard for one another and to make sure that the California dream is alive, not just to win a war abroad, but to win a war on poverty, to defeat the war on women, to defeat the war on LGBT Americans, to defeat the wars that seek to divide us. So let us bring back that American spirit. Let us break down the walls of know-nothing, scapegoating Trumpism, and let us embrace our future as a nation, one people under God with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.